When I first started working at Berkeley Lab, one of my goals was to develop and deploy a community air monitoring network. We're setting up 50 low-cost black carbon sensors across the Richmond area to monitor for ambient air pollution. This community has been assigned as a community that's impacted by high levels of air pollution as determined by the California state government. It's an AB 617 community and therefore was granted money to support this kind of air monitoring projects by different community groups as well as partners such as us to come in and monitor for specific pollutants.
Well, I think Richmond has a lot of problems with air quality, a lot of asthma in this community. I live 2 blocks from I-80, which is a very busily used freeway. I think that where I live is problematical when it comes to air quality.
Sensor deployment is not dense. It's usually one main sensor or central monitoring node in the middle of a larger urban or residential area. And that unfortunately doesn't capture the finite disparities of air pollution in a community. By setting up this more high-density network, we're able to capture more of the block-by-block differences in air pollution and really look to target potential sources of this air pollution. So if that's the highway that's 2 blocks away, that might not be recognized by the central monitoring site that's a mile away from the highway.
I think that collecting the data is tremendously important. So what I do understand is that having the sensors wherever they can be is important because nothing seems to get changed these days without data.
My goal is to create this open source resource for the community that's accessible, it's data driven, it'll help them develop policies as well as the state to develop policies to reduce emissions. Luckily, with the support of Berkeley Lab, we got there.